Okay, KAFKUBA fans, I'm apprehensive, tentative, anxious. It's come down to soldering and reinstalling all the components, and I gotta, I'm OCD and I'm afraid to mess this whole operation up, but gotta get going. So I took out the old cord. You can see here where I cut it, and you can see the cutout through the chassis. This was the old cord. You can see where on the end here it was locked in by a grommet strain relief, and it's quite a pinch. And my concern is this is an old, soft, thinner cable and a nice old plug that either my father or grandfather had replaced, because I don't think it's the original. So I was worried that I need a neutral prong that's wider in order to rewire it so that the chassis is safe and not electrified. And I also wanted to reuse the cable because it has some nostalgic, sentimental value to it. But after a week of pontificating, I decided to hell with it. Maybe I wanted to use this cord I salvaged from the garbage at work that used to be for a fan. It's got the neutral prong, but it's also thicker. So I'm going to try to go with that and break from nostalgia here. Now the interesting thing is, this was the strain relief slash grommet that went through this opening, and when I went to get it out, you have to squeeze it because it's in there under pressure and it clicks in. And I thought for sure I was going to shatter it into a million pieces because it's old, and I had to put a lot of force on there to get it out. But lo and behold, it stayed together, probably because it's Bakelite and rather strong. And when I took it out, I heard the telltale sound of broken plastic hit the hard floor here at my house. And I said, oh, I guess I broke it after all. But it turns out it's just two pieces. The cable runs through this end, if you can see it, and then this pinches it. It's kind of got a little bat shape to it that conforms to the cable, and when it goes in the hole with the cable in it, it kind of squeezes in and then clicks into place. So it uses the pressure of the cable and this motion here to lock it. And I was looking into replacement parts online. It turns out they still make these little things, and they're very similar, except they're usually connected by a piece of plastic that holds them together. And this didn't have that, again, because it's Bakelite, and it probably didn't have flexible plastic back then. So it's two pieces, 65 years ago, but now they have the exact same form, but it's connected by a little piece of plastic. You can find them online. They're still made by Hayco, and this still says Hayco on it. So I found that interesting. I was able to salvage this. My concern is, again, the cable's too tight, so when I thread the cable through here, the cutout, I'm hoping the cutout is wide enough such that this doesn't really have to close tight like that, because the cable will never go through that hole, but maybe it'll just be tight enough where there's pressure on the cable and it'll serve as a strain relief. So what I'm going to do is stop drooling for a second as I'm talking and trying to do this, and I'm going to move the old cable out of the way that's on the inside so that I know where it's connected to, and I'm at least going to try to run the new cable through and get it in place such that I can continue removing the old cable that goes to the switch, and that used to be the low side, and that's going to become the high side. But instead of going through the switch to ground like it used to, it's going to go through the switch to the high side that used to go to this socket for the first tube in the circuit. So I'm gonna first thread the cable through and then take it from there, I guess. So I'll be back in a moment. Yeah, so there was no way that cable was fitting through. So what I'm doing is I'm shaving a little bit of the insulation off to make the cord thinner where it goes through the chassis. So I'm very carefully with a razor blade taking off just a few shavings all around the circumference of the cable. Now you may ask, you know, is that going to reduce the insulation, and might I get a short to the cabinet? Am I taking any chances here? Maybe, but the fact is, whatever insulation I take off is going to be surrounded by the Bakelite plastic, so I'm not too worried about it. And if I can squeeze that in, you know, size it up, I'm going to continue to fit this and come back. So the real bitch in all this is trying to talk and video at the same time without hitting the camera, and this is pretty nimble operation, so sorry it's so difficult for me and might not come across in the videos too well, but you can see where I narrowed the cable there and tried to avoid getting too close to the conductors. I don't know what this is going to do, and I might have to scrap this video once I try to squeeze this in there and find out I'm hitting the camera and whatnot. So I don't know if you want to watch all this and hear me swear and struggle or not, but so I'm trying to force the cable into the grommet. It doesn't feel any thinner, to be honest. Let's see. I'm not sure this is ever going to work. I might have to split the cable there too so that this strange other piece can fit in there. If I can get it to set better. I just got really low hopes about this. Really low. Oh my god. Well, this is kind of like watching a guy struggle to survive and not sink into the ocean's depths. So I might as well let you guys watch this shit show. I got something here that is shaped like a crimp. I'll probably snap the whole kit and caboodle here in a second. I think this cable is just going to be too stiff. I think the old cable was much more flexible and malleable, and I'm running out of adjectives. Yeah, so if it was only that, I'd be okay. But I got this other piece of shit that has to squeeze in between. That ain't never gonna work. This might be borderline futile. I don't know. Almost looks like it might go, but let me spare you this because I can't keep hitting the camera. So I'll be right back and let you know how it went. I don't know, this might be worth seeing. So I'm gonna try to squeeze these two pieces together onto the cable that I narrowed down with a pair of needle nose. You won't be able to see it, but you can see it's almost compressing, almost to the point where God knows I'm going to pinch the two conductors together. It's so much pressure, which explains the heavy bend in the old cable that was in there. I'd like to give a shout out to Kevin Bacon, who's got a video series. You can check my channel and that I like him and follow him, and he even makes a lot of comments to my videos, and hopefully you can find your way to his channel. But we might try a collaboration at some point if I ever get through this radio repair. Now I'm shooting pieces of plastic all over the floor. Yeah, this is a struggle. Oh no, now it's, no, it felt like it was broken. I need like 6 hands, and they all have to be about the size of kitten's paws to get in here. This is going to be a video on how I can shoot plastic across the room 17 times in 10 minutes. You know, in my younger day, I would have already taken this radio by now and smashed it in the driveway. I'm either getting patient or stubborn. Alright, this could go on for hours. I'm gonna give it one more shot on film. I thought I had it a minute ago. Oh, motherfucker. Right, let me get a grip on her. So I got a grip on it. I had a grip on it. And now I'm gonna see if I can get it in. That's gonna be a near impossible task. Come on. Come on, baby. Boy, how's this gonna go? Oh no, I spread it out again. Slide in there. It's impossible to slide in there when I got a plier in the way. I can get it started, but I can go this way with it. But this is a shit show. This is gonna end horribly, I have a feeling. My ghost father comes down here and blesses this inauguration day. I don't know what I'm doing. I can't see. You can't see. Nobody can see. Motherfucker. I've met a lot of radio repairmen and I'm thinking, why does he say fuck so much? Well, I'm not just your average radio repairman. If you check my other videos, I'm borderline brutish. God knows what I'm wrecking back there now. I am so close I can taste it. I'm afraid to make a move. Come on. I'm praying for a miracle here. Unfortunately, when you have a grip, you can't, it won't go through because the pliers are in the way. If I try this, it's just going to spread out and, oh wait a minute. Come on, baby. Oh no. Oh, wait a minute, come on, hang in there. This is like when you're having sex for the first time and you can't maintain an erection because you're fucking panicked. You want to get it in there. Or is that just me? my audience is either gonna see me smash this thing or rejoice. I can't even grab the pliers. I can't see. Uh-oh, what just happened? God, if I only had a talent. I couldn't have been in a more awkward position. Oh, now I'm wrecking the fucking place. Time. These are the nightmares that make me not get back to projects right away, because I know what's fucking coming. I know that little shit like this, the simple shit, is what demotivates and scares the death out of me. Alright. Man, it is so close. It is so close, I could taste it. What do I do? Come on, what am I doing wrong? Little boogers. I bet they make a special tool for this. It's like I'm pushing against the weight of the world here. Okay, what do I do? I'll get this in, and then I'll realize I did something else wrong. Would you believe I'm working up a sweat? Okay. Let's try using the chassis now. Alright, I'm fighting my own self here. This is like, just the analogy I used was the best. It's like that first time you have sex. And now my right hand's crippled. My father used to say stuff like, if only my cock was this stiff. What am I fighting? Huh. So, what if I do this now? Are you even watching? Have I lost my audience? I lost my audience. try this again. Let's try using the chassis. Come on, you motherfucker. Oh, it just popped out again. See that? You won't see this on any radio repair channel. You won't see this. Oh my God, it's like too wide by a RCH. Wow, that's close. That is close. It's almost like if I pull this cable, it will go the rest of the way. Or just spring out again. Oh my God, just when I think I have it in. Well, one thing's clear. I'm useless. I just want to capture the moment so bad where it goes in and you have that moment of victory. I want to share that on my YouTube channel with people. How if you don't lose patience and snap things and throw them across the fucking driveway, there can be great glory in life. It's almost like I'm not even putting it in a hole. I mean, look at that. What is stopping it? It's just, there must be a tool for this. Ah, how about I just squeeze the shit out of it? That'll work. Come on, baby. Oh no, come on. Maybe just squeezing the shit out of it. Oh boy, it is so close now. This could either be my moment of glory or my moment of horror. Oh no. It's close. Come on. No, don't come out that side. Okay, wait. It's like real close. If I pull this cable. Oh, not quite. Oh no, shit. Come on. If I pull it. I'll probably look on the top and realize I smashed 17 components. Oh, now it all came all out again. You wonder why I don't want to do anything ever? Hey! Allah fucking Hallelujah! Look at that. Would you look at that? Let's just hope I left enough wire to connect. Well, I don't know if anybody's gonna sit through this, but let me post these, and I might have to take a break from the rest of this for a second. Thank you. And there's that strain relief.